Boy, oh boy. You know, there's been a lot of interesting things happening this last week that I wanted to make a video and talk about. And then, you know, something came up or just whatever happened. I don't know. Yes, I'm wearing a fedora. Don't come at me, bro. So, I just randomly checked Twitter. I'm currently banned on Twitter for reasons, of course. For some reason, this was allowed on the website. But wait, whatever. You know, to each their own, right? We all put on our clown makeup a little ways differently every single day. This is just what society is. This is what life is. It's America, baby. That's what it's about. So, for whatever reason, Latinx is trending, and I'm just like, oh, okay, here we go. Sure, why not? So I go and look at it. I'm like, what's going on? Bungie. Good old Bungie. What? Why? Why did you guys do this? Like... Why did you think this was a good idea? Bungie, if you didn't know, they're the ones that created Halo back in like 97, I believe. They did Destiny 2, other games too, but you know, mainly you're gonna know them for those two shooter RPs. So Bungie put out a tweet today at 9:46 a.m. They really had the audacity to really think this was a good idea. Being Latin, AEOX, is more than just a location on a map, just as being Hispanic is more than the language we might speak. What the fuck? Okay, so like number fucking one. Hispanic is not a language, you absolute fucking clowns. You could just tell it was a fucking white dude it was probably a white man or a white woman, one of them. It was a white person. A white person made this fucking post really thinking they were being inclusive with their made up fucking bullshit. That, you know, fun fact, you go to anybody who is Hispanic over the age of 22 and you say this shit to them, you might get jumped because this is, you know, you do realize they take this as a slur, right? It is Latino, Latina, or Latin for neutral, of course. That whole X shit, that is American. Okay, I don't understand why you really thought this was some wonderful thing to be saying or whatever. But what's really fucking funny about this, I got a couple of responses saved, of course. But before we get to that, what's really funny about it is the context that, you know, Twitter, X, whatever, Elon's site likes to apply to things. Other note is almost correct. Not even descendants of Latino migrants in the US like Latinx or Latin. Latin people or Latin person would be correct. Latinx or Latin are suggestions by people who don't understand Latin languages or foreign culture. AKA Americans. Now that is AKA white Americans. Let's be fucking real, because there's not anybody else doing this shit. I look, here's the thing. Come here. Your boy works in a warehouse, right? I'm the only white dude that works there. All Hispanics. All of them. You want to know something really funny about them? Half of them, I believe, are illegal. I'm not sure. I've heard things. I don't really care either way. But let me tell you something here. My boss gets so fucking mad when I talk about this shit, and we will end up talking for like 2 hours over this shit. It is the funniest thing. She's like, "Mijo, I am Latina." I can't do her accent. It's Justincito. No. Fucking Christ. I'm dying. I can't believe that this is even a fucking post, like straight up. I saved some of my favorite responses right here. Yes, I'm a proud Latin AEIOU. And sometimes W. Okay, so like when I first read this, I dead ass laughed at this for probably about 3 or 4 minutes. I just couldn't help it, because that would be something that I would say. Maybe not so quickly on a computer, because, you know, I'm so used to having to be careful what I say. But if I was talking to somebody about this in real life, I would be saying exactly this. That's why I thought this was so funny. This is why I stopped playing Destiny. Agreed. Bungie, I used to play the fuck out of Destiny 1. Destiny 2, I have Destiny 2. I played just a little bit. And then when Bungie started doing all their bullshit, I was just kind of like, ugh. Not really a fan into it, man. And I mean, it really sucks because most of these video game companies are doing shit like this now, and you can't really stop unless you just don't want to play the games anymore. And I think that's kind of sad because, you know, I've cut off playing most of these games. However, like World of Warcraft, if you know, that is my favorite game. I've been playing that game since 2007. I love that game to death, but my god, the company, Blizzard Entertainment, what the fuck? They constantly do stupid shit like this all the time. And you just know it's because the fucking, like, blue-haired bitches that work there now. Like, the limperous dudes in there, you know, the most soy fucking men ever. Who live and thrive off of Starbucks, and they have Grindr and everything else. You just know that these are the people that are controlling. Fun fact, if you didn't know, World of Warcraft, there is a raid in that game that had bikini model women portraits on the wall. They removed the fucking feminist the feminist college kids that joined that company as of late decided, no, that's sexist and it's misogynistic, so they removed it and put bowls of fruit. I don't think these people, I mean, you know, these people don't play the game, because if they did, this shit wouldn't happen. Because I know a lot of women that play this game, and you know what they make their characters do? Wear bikini shit. It's kind of funny how that works. Here's another favorite post I've got. It's called Latinx. Shut the fuck up, gringo. I mean, hey, you know what's really funny? The people that are saying the Latinx shit, they're actually whiter than my O-light or ring light's making me look right now. It's just, this is just too funny. This is just, we are evolving but backwards. Like, straight up, this is like the end of society when you got this stupid ass shit and it's not being put in check into effect. So yes, the company is getting blasted on Twitter by everybody. They're getting taken down by fucking everybody, and it's just so funny. A few people are like, oh, I don't understand why this is really a problem, but you know that these are white people saying it because they're white people that are saying it. When I look at it, I'm just kind of like, why are you so stupid? Well, like, this is literally like a new age form of colonization. Like, you may call me exaggerative, you may say I'm being very hyperbolic or just crazy to even say such a thing, but it's fucking true. This is literally what it is. These are terms not made from Hispanic people. These are terms that are made from white people for whatever fucking reason. It's like cisgender. You remember that? Like, I refuse to ever call myself cis fucking gender. You're stupid if you call me that shit. You're stupid if you call yourself that. You're fucking straight. You're fucking normal. Like, get over it. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay, of course. It's not normal because it's not the majority. People don't seem to understand what normal means, you know what I mean? It's just, we're a lost civilization. And, you know, to me, it's both fascinating and horrific at the same time. Because I'm really interested to see where all of this shit takes us in the next couple years. Because I really want to see some bullshit happen. But at the same time, I'm terrified because, goddammit, I'm still very young. And I have a daughter, and I don't want her to be subjected to all this lunacy. But at the rate that we're going, it's going to get worse. And, you know, I'm too old to ignore this shit now. So, like, you know, maybe 2016, before that election, I could have ignored all this. Like, well, what does it matter? It matters quite a bit now. We're fucked, bro. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Would you have the balls to walk up to just imagine Toko, what's his name? From Breaking Bad, the first guy. What was his name? Tuco, yes. Would you go up to Tuco and call him Latinx? You probably fucking wouldn't, and if you did, you obviously go to, you know, a university and think that you're doing the right thing. And that's why he punches you to death and kills you and leaves you inside of a... He just stuffs your body away. I can't think right now, I'm tired. I will see everybody in the next video. Let me know what you think. Have a good night, and if it's your birthday, happy birthday.